Are you wondering what exercises are best for your core and pelvic floor? Hi, I'm Dr. Melissa, and that's exactly what we are going over in today's yoga flow. And you might just be surprised as to how we really activate this core and pelvic floor. Go grab your mats and let's do this. All right, let's get started down on our backs. And our breath is going to be really important when we're firing up our core. And you want to be careful that you're not just squeezing and engaging the core the entire time. Our core is constantly moving in and out. It's like this dance going back and forth. It's not a turn on, turn off. And our breath is really important to this. Let's take our hands and just place your hands at the bottom of your rib cage. Nice breath in, sides, front, back of your rib cage. And then as you exhale, think of blowing out candles. Check in with that low back. Make sure we don't have this massive arch and that you're not jamming it down somewhere in the middle. Take another nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Blow out those candles. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and grab a block and just place the block in between your knees. Scoot those heels back towards your sit bones. Take a nice, gentle breath in. And then as you exhale, blow out the candles, think of squeezing in around the block, this gentle lifting up. And see what part of your abs you feel firing up. Pelvic floor. Do you notice your neck is trying to help? If that neck is trying to help out, we have to make some adjustments. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Maybe you have to emphasize the exhale a little more. Maybe you have to adjust the position of your head. Maybe you have to squeeze the block a little harder. Nice breath in, exhale, squeeze. You can keep the feet flat. Maybe you come up onto the toes. Nice breath in, exhale, squeezing. And you're just checking in, seeing what you're feeling. Nice breath in, exhale, let it go. We're going to do 5, 4, 3. Keep coming back to that exhale. We can make a core exercise that seems really simple, very challenging, and really targeted just by working on our posture and our breathing. Nice job. Last one. Great, now you're gonna go ahead and grab the block. We're gonna take the block to our left knee. You can take your left hand, and you can also, if you don't have a block, just place the left hand on your left thigh. That right leg is gonna stay down. You're gonna take a nice gentle breath in, and as you exhale, push your knee and your hand into your thigh, or the block. Inhale, soften. Exhale. And we're checking, we're making sure we're not having bulging and pressing down. It's this gentle lifting up. And this is a great class to just keep coming back to see how you're progressing, how you're feeling the core fire up differently. Maybe it's less in your neck. Maybe you can make some of these exercises a little more challenging. I'll show lots of different options, but really pick what feels best for you at this time. And it's making sure that you can feel that core fire up. Nice. If you wanted to add on with this, you could always take that right leg and your right arm. When you exhale, you can extend out and then bring it back in. Exhale, extend out. Now make sure there's no pushing, bulging out, that using that exhale. Nice work. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice. Place both feet, if they were up, back down on the ground. Take a breath. Exhale, let it go. And then we'll switch. Right knee comes in with the block or without the block. When you exhale, push and check in. Lower abs, upper abs, obliques. Make sure those upper abs are not taking the lead all of the time, that you can feel those other ones kicking on. Nice breath in. Exhale, push. How does this side feel compared to your other side? Keep coming back to the breaths. They don't have to be massive. Just getting into that core and pelvic floor. Nice. Take one more breath here. We're going to take that left knee. If you want to add on, pull the left leg up, left arm. As you exhale and push, extend. And then inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, extend. And bring it in. We're just making sure we're not feeling tons of pressure and it's not pushing or bulging out. Keep using that exhale, maybe adjusting that pelvis so we stay in our neutral pelvis. Nice work. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Oof. All right, let's roll onto your right hand side. You're gonna prop yourself up onto your right forearm. You're gonna bring that block in front. Keep those shoulders stacked. When you go to exhale, you're gonna take your left hand and push your left hand down onto the block. You can think of those knees just gently pinching your knees together. You're going to feel more on that right side with those obliques. Inhale, soften, breathe, exhale, push. And we're not sinking down into the right shoulder. You're pressing, lifting out of the shoulder. You could also turn your gaze down towards the ground if you start to notice that it comes up into your neck. Gentle squeeze of the knees, press into the block, blow out those candles. Nice, keep using your breath. Now, if you wanted to add on with this one, when you go to press and squeeze, lift the hips. And then drop them back down. Finding what works best for you so that you're feeling the muscles firing up how we want them to without that constant need to grip and hold tension and tightness. Good. 3, 2. Nice job. Last one. Lower everything all the way down. Let's come into tabletop. And you're going to take the block or a pillow and place that in between your knees. Come down to those hands and knees. We're pressing into the tops of our shins. So we don't have a really big arch. We're not completely tucking underneath. We're lengthening through the crown of our head. Head's not sticking out. It's tucking in. Press into the palms. When you go to exhale, squeeze in around the block. And when you squeeze, be careful you're not tucking. We keep that neutral spine. Exhale, squeeze. And the same thing. Check in what parts of your abs you're feeling. Squeeze around the block. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, soften. Now, if you wanted to add on with this one, as you squeeze, maybe you take your right arm, reach your right arm out in front. Really press into the left. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, squeeze. Left arm can go out. Keep that tailbone. We don't want to tuck anything. Just alternating from side to side. Exhale, squeeze and reach. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. We're going to do one more time on that left-hand side. And just keep checking in. What are you feeling? What do you notice? What adjustments need to be made? Nice. Bring it back down. We're going to keep rolling onto our left-hand side. I'm just going to turn and face you. Prop yourself up onto that left forearm. We've got our block in front. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. As you go to exhale, think of pushing that right hand down. Gentle squeeze of the knees together. We feel obliques, lower abs. Inhale, soften. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, soften. Nice job. Keep pressing into that left arm. And soften. Is it feel more active on one side versus the other? Is it more challenging to feel something fire up? Or as you're fatiguing, are those upper abs really wanting to kick in? Keep pressing into that left arm. If you wanted to add on, you can exhale, press and lift. And then bring it back down. Nice work. Keep the shoulders and hips stacked for 3, 2, last 1. Lower everything all the way back down. Now we're going to come back onto our stomachs. Take the blocker pillow and just place it at the bottom of your mat. And then you're going to bring your forearms straight out in front and just let your head rest down. I'm going to keep mine up so that you can hear me. You want to think of not like tucking and jamming the tailbone down towards the mat. Just think of lengthening through your tailbone so we don't have a big arch in our low back. You're going to exhale, squeeze around that block. And inhale, soften. Sometimes our shoulders want to kick in and do the work, but we're going to exhale, squeeze around the block. Maybe you start to lift the shins, maybe the thighs, little squeeze of those glutes, and then lower back down. The most important thing is thinking of lengthening from the hips. Reach through those legs. Exhale, squeeze, and lift. And same thing. See, does the left side want to fire more than the right side, or vice versa? I'm constantly working on my left side, trying to get that to fire a little differently. Playing around with the exhale. We don't want to feel this in the low back and the mid back. Legs want to do the work. We want that core firing up. Nice job. We're going to do 5. 4, soften neck and shoulders. Keep lengthening through those legs. 3, 2, last 1. Lower everything all the way back down. And just kind of shake things out left and right. We'll take the block and just kind of push the block off to the side for now. We're going to bring our hands back down by our side, and you're going to bend your right knee. Take that right leg and start to reach your right leg up and over towards the left-hand side. You're going to push into your hands, pull yourself, come all the way up, and spin to face the back of your mat. So we're going to press down into the right foot, lengthen through the left. You can stay right here and work on lifting through your chest, lifting through your tailbone. If you want to add on, press into the feet, lift those hips, lift up and back. Just a gentle back bend. Keep pressing the hips, press into that left arm. Nice breath in. You could also do this with your left knee down. So all options work. We're going to take one more breath in here. And then let's slowly start to spin back towards the front of our mats. And we're going to take our right leg and step it forward. So you can come from here and step it all the way forward. If your knee is down, you can step it forward. You can help it however you want to get there. Pull yourself, come all the way back up. Inhale, sweep those arms, lift up. We're going to exhale, bring our hands to heart center, pull them down and take a gentle breath in here. On the next exhale, we're going to twist to face the right hand side. Press the top of your left shin to the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale, press and twist. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, press those palms and twist. Now we want to be careful that we're not too far back here. We want that rib cage to stay stacked over our pelvis. We're engaging in those legs. Last time. And then pull yourself, come back up. We're going to curl the left toes underneath, press into the feet, lift all the way up. Sweep those arms, lift all the way up overhead. Nice breath in, drive that left heel down towards the ground, and we're going to slowly start to hinge forward over the right leg. Palms come by your side. Reach those fingertips down. Keep pulling the right hip back. Press those feet down. Nice breath in. Lengthen through the crown of your head. This power lunge, firing up the legs, getting into the core, getting into that mid back. Start to straighten out through your right leg. Turn both feet to face the side. Inhale, tap those hands up overhead. And then turn your left foot to face the back of your mat, coming into a warrior two position. Tailbone lengthening towards the ground. Reach through those fingertips. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. And just keep checking in with your core. We really were connecting with it in the beginning, and now we're asking it to move through these different poses. Start to take your left hand down towards your left thigh, maybe the ground or a bullock. Right arm reaches up overhead. We're spinning from our chest. And then that right arm is going to sweep down towards the ground as we start to spin everything back to face the front of our mat. Press into your right foot and take off. So toe tapping, maybe you're reaching through that back heel, lengthen out, airplane. Make sure we're not overarching from the back. Drop the rib cage, press through the back heel. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly step it back. Left knee comes down, left hand comes down. Step back into your side plank. So right leg down or the right leg can be lifted. Reach through those fingertips. If you wanted to add on, you can do little pulses. As you exhale, lift that heel. Feel that core. And we're not constantly gripping, using the breath. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, feel the lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's spin everything back down towards the ground. Plank pose. Plank on your knees, maybe plank on those toes, whatever feels best. Slowly lower everything all the way back down. Inhale, pull yourself forward. Open up through the front of your chest. Nice breath in, cobra. Gentle squeeze of those glutes. Slowly lower everything all the way down. We're going to take that left knee, bend your left leg. Start to peel the left leg up and over towards that right hand side. Push yourself, come all the way up. Keep spinning to face the back of your mat. So option, staying here, lifted through your chest and tailbone. Option, well, you can always bend that right knee. Option 3, pressing those hips, lifting up and back into that wild thing. Press those hips, squeeze your glutes. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more here. And then however you want to start to step that left foot towards the front of the mat. Maybe you completely step it forward. Maybe that right knee comes down and the left leg sweeps. Find what works best for you. Pull yourself, come all the way up. Sweep those arms, lift up overhead. We're tucking the right hip, drive the feet, exhale, press those palms together, and twist to the left. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, twist. Pressing those palms, use your breath. Nice. Inhale, bring it back through towards center. You're going to curl those toes underneath, drive into the feet, come all the way up. Sweep those arms, lift up overhead. We're going to exhale, hinge forward over the front thigh. Reach those arms behind, squeeze the shoulder blades nice and long through the crown of the head. Keep pressing into the feet. Left knee lengthening forward, right heel presses behind. Awesome. One more breath. My left glute's like, woohoo. Awesome. Slowly start to straighten out through that left leg. Pull yourself, come all the way back up. Spin your feet to face the side. Tap those arms overhead. Right foot turns to face the back of your mat. Warrior two. Lengthen through your fingertips. Press that left heel down. Check in with your upper body. Are you gripping those upper abs? Do you feel the whole core working? What happens if you lean backwards? What happens if you shift your weight forward a little bit? Take your right hand down to the inside of the right leg. Left arm lifts up. You could also be up here as well. Take one more breath in here. And then that left arm sweeps overhead. Spin everything back to face the front of your mat. We're going to start to take off over that left leg. You can have a toe tap. It can be floating. You can hold on to the wall. We're lengthening through the back heel. Reach through the fingertips. Now continue to check in with your breath and check in with your feet. We tend to grip our toes and hold our breath, especially with balancing. We're lifting out of that left hip. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly step it back. Right hand's gonna come down. Left arm comes to the sky. Sweep that left leg back. Side plank. Option hold. The leg can be down, or you can do little pulses going straight up. Use your breath. Keep pressing into that right hand. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Spin everything back down towards the ground. Plank on your knees, plank on your toes. We'll lower everything down. Inhale, pull yourself, lift up and back. Nice breath in. Option, you can sink those hips back, child's pose or down dog for a breath. Exhale, let it all go. Let the head be nice and heavy. Maybe you shift those hips left to right. One more nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, pull yourself, come up. And then come down onto your back. And just take a nice big breath in. Stretch those fingertips overhead. Maybe wiggle your hips left and right. Exhale, let it go. We'll just gently bring those knees in towards your chest, kind of grab the inside of your shins, and just gently pull those knees apart, rocking from side to side. So we worked out our cores and just gently stretching core and pelvic floor. Maybe do some circles with your ankles or trying to spread your toes. Big connection with our feet and our pelvic floor and core. Awesome. Take one more breath in here. And then gently place those feet back down on the ground. Lengthen out. Nice breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring those arms back down by your side. Slide your legs in and just gently roll onto your side. Coming all the way up, finding a comfortable seated position. Taking a nice big cleansing breath in. Lift those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down towards heart center. Thanking your body for your practice. Remember to keep coming back to your breath for your core and pelvic floor. Until next time, namaste.